Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're building quite an old character but also quite a new one. Today we're going to be building March 7th. If you don't know, in the most recent update, March 7th has a new version. The hunt version of March 7th, which I've taken the time to unlock today by doing her very long finest duel mission so that we could get her and build her to her max potential. So that's what we're doing today. If you enjoyed this video, please do feel free to leave a like down below or consider subscribing. But anyways, why don't we go and build ourselves a little March 7th? To be completely frank, I actually don't know too much about this character. We're going to learn a lot today because I haven't got to try this character out like at all. As much as I wanted to test her, I didn't really have the chance to. But I'm going to learn a little bit more today. The first thing was her enhance ability, which it seems like what that does is it's going to start us with 30 energy. So basically just immediately get up our ultimate attack. It seems like what it's going to do there. Or at least get it up a marginal amount of the way that we want it to. And then it also seems when I use other characters' abilities, March also gains a stack of something. What's that? Like, look, when I use Topaz here, she gains a 3. What does that mean? Charge. Each stack grants March 7th 3 points of charge at the next battle, up to 3 stacks. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out what those do. I have no idea. We're gonna learn. I'm adapting. Oh, they seem to add points to like her little follow-up attack. I'm not too sure what that is. We're gonna learn. March, bring you up. How do I get those points? Talent. After Shifu uses an attack, who the hell is Shifu? After you gain the 7 points of charge, you're going to increase the damage your basic attack and skill do. They go to like an enhanced state. Interesting. Also, what's this? We can increase Topaz's attack or Sparkle's defense. Designates a single ally as Shifu. Oh, so that's what's in the talent. Interesting. So whenever this character acts, we're going to gain points of charge. Okay, say less. You're now the Shifu. Okay, got it. So anytime we use one of Topaz's abilities, March 7th is going to gain a point of charge. Like this? Yep, got it. Interesting. Okay, so if we use like an ultimate, we can get up to 6 points. Sick. And then once we get to 7 points, we should get our enhanced basic attack, right? Come on, Topaz, go. Give it to March. And now, there she goes. We can now use her enhanced basic attack and rip them to shreds. Or not, because we're still like level 20 and deal no damage. Anyways, what about her ultimate? What can we do with this? She's thinking about dogs and wine and boba tea. Okay. It just looks like a normal imaginary damage attack. And also increases the hit per action of our next enhanced basic. Oh, okay. So we do this. This is a really cool animation. And yeah, it looks like we gained a little effect there. What's that effect? March 7th, the Apex Heroine. Increases the enhanced basic attack. Yeah, like I thought. That's super cool. I really like this character, actually. She's not the most destructive character of all time, but I'm sure once we get some of these bonus abilities, she's going to become even better. For example, like this bonus ability, Tide Tamer, whichever character we designate as the Shifu is going to get their crit damage increased by 60% and break effect by 36. Wow. Okay, that's really good. We're going to have to build her like right now. There is no more time to wait. Let's start by leveling her up. We already got her to level 20. We're of course going to get her to level 30 and beyond. Ascend, level up. Do I have enough EXP books today? Luckily, I did skip Yun Li, so I should have enough EXP books for at least something like level 70 at least, is what I'm hoping. 60, we can ascend one more time, and we can get all the way to level 70. Awesome stuff. Can we ascend again? We just need a little bit more. Let's do this then. We can easily do this. Complete a stagnant shadow and get a tiny bit more of the mats. Here we go. We just need to do 2 runs. Easy peasy. We'll use our team of, we have a lot of options. Let's use Jade AoE. Don't get to use Jade too much. I like using Jade. Whack 'em. Let's go, Jade. Here we go. And goodbye. Blown up. One more time, baby. Want her back again. Go. And that should be everything we need. Kiln Sparkle, good job. There we go, we finished. Now, let's go all the way back to March and ascend her one last time. Good stuff. Unfortunately, I can't take her all the way to level 80. I need to save for other characters, but she'll be just fine at level 70 with the rest of my 4-star units. Of course, by leveling up March, we're going to get 1 and 2 Star Rail passes. I already collected the first one a long time ago. But that being said, with those Star Rail passes, we're of course going to use them to get ourselves a free little 5-star. I actually have 8 today, because we had our Ember reset today because it is August 1st at time of recording this. So yeah, let's use all 8 of them. Why not? I guarantee you we're getting a 5-star today. Not on the first one. Second one, surely. I think we're actually close to pity. No. 3, please? Oh, 4, surely. We gotta be so close. So many 24-hour builds. So many warps used and no 5 stars. Shoot. One of these days, it will never happen. 2 more. We run it back and get nothing. Except for a Serval Lightcone. That's cool. 1 more pull. 1 last hope. 1 last dream. Finally, the 5. Man, bro, we gotta be so close to pity. I've done so many of these. We were on page 12. Oh my goodness. Well, it is what it is. We gotta move on. We gotta keep building our March 7th, and that is what we are going to do. So let's go back to her and continue with the next thing, which would be her light cone. Now, I have a couple options for light cones, and I have been considering this a little bit. There are a ton of good light cones for the hunt path. I don't have a lot of the 5 stars, but the one I do have is Cruising in the Stellar Sea, which is a very, very good light cone for her. I do have it on my Sele, though, at the moment. And although Sele isn't the best character in the world, I still use her a little bit, so I'm going to keep this on her for right now. So that leaves me with a bunch of 4-star options. I have a lot of 4-star hunt light cones, as you can see. A couple ones that I'm considering are like the Yon Ching one. Gives me a little bit of speed, some damage increase. Shu Shang's could be pretty good. Only Silence Remains, I feel like can also be good, but again, it's dependent on how many enemies are on the field. I also really like the option of the Gwenifin light cone because March 7th is using her basic attack quite a lot, it feels like, because of the enhanced version of her trace. So I think I'm gonna do this one. It may not be the best light cone in the world, and I do think something like Shu Shang's light cone is probably better at the end of the day, but I already have one of them at S5 on my Topaz, and I just really like looking at Gwenifin, to be honest. Very pretty character. So let's level it up. Auto add. Boom, super imposition 4. I'm more of a aesthetic person over actual combat and gameplay. So let's level it up. Ascend, we can take it to level 50. We can use our Tears of Dreams to ascend again. Get 60, ascend again. And we can get all the way to level 70. Pretty good stuff. We might even be able to get level 80 if I can craft enough of these. I can craft 16 Demon Slayer arrows and then 5 more with Tears of Dreams. Can we get it? We can. Perfect. Level 80 light cone. Good stuff. There we go. I'd say, hey, that's pretty good. 42% extra basic attack damage. I'm happy with that. Gwenifin, March, is looking a little bit better. Next thing we got to worry about, traces. I pre-prepared for this. I got a bunch of trace materials for her, or more specifically, I got them for Boot Hill, but unfortunately, I lost my Boot Hill 50-50, so I never used the mats. So they're going to the next best thing, which is March 7th. Let's just take these as far as we can. Level 9, level 9, level 9. I 999'd her. I really like this character, so I wanted to take her as far as I could. I think the next thing we have to worry about is, of course, her relics. So we finished traces, light cones, relics. You are next on the chopping block. Now, we have a lot of things we want from March 7th. We want good crit rate, damage, attack, speed, the whole lot of them. She needs a lot of stats. As for the relics themselves, we're going to need stuff like Musketeer of Wild Wheat. Could be a good 4-piece for sure because of the basic attack increase. Of course, the imaginary set isn't bad either. I have heard rumors of a break effect March, which I'm not doing myself. I'm definitely going for crit rate and damage March. But if you want to build her around break effect, you could go something like Thief of Shooting Meteor or watchmaker or something like that. Or you, of course, you can go mix of 2 pieces, like for example, 2-piece wastelander, 2-piece musketeer, or any attack percent set. Those all work. And for planar ornaments, there's quite a lot of options. Any set that gives like crit rate damage are pretty good. Durin Dynasty is good if you plan to use her with like other follow-up attack units. Uzumu Gensei if you have another character on the same path as she is. Rulient Arena is another pretty good option. Basic attack damage. Actually, this might be my favorite one and could be the one we go for today. So let's see what we can get. We're going to start by just sorting by the stats I want. So the main stat is, of course, going to be either crit damage or crit rate, whichever one we have. From my stats, it looks like I'm definitely going to need crit rate, seeing as we only have 5%, which is nowhere near good enough. Let's just look for a crit rate body, really in any set. Do we have anything? Crit rate bodies. I seem to have a couple of them. I have some in the follow-up attack set, which I don't think is the best ever, but it can work. None of them are particularly good, others than some with speed and crit damage, which that actually does sound pretty good, to be honest. I'm going to be straight up. Let's just roll straight crit damage. Watch this. Boom, 3 crit damage. Miss it every time. Cool. Speed and crit damage every single time. Watch this. Speed, crit damage. Boo! Okay, we miss it every time. Another one with speed, crit damage, and attack percent. How could this possibly go wrong? Good start. We rolled 1 speed, 1 attack. Let's just not roll that damned bottom stat. If I see HP once, I'm gonna cry. Please just dodge it. Thank you. 1 crit damage, 1 attack. That's a good piece. We will 100% take that piece and we can slap it right onto March 7th. Let's keep going. Next thing we need is a pair of speed boots. Let's see if we got anything. We have one with attack percent. Sure. Roll all attack percent. Flat attack. Sure. It works. 2 pieces done. On to the other 2. We just need good sub pieces with like crit rate, crit damage. For example, this one on Topaz, gone. Goodbye, Topaz. Gloves, crit rate, damage, speed, anything good. This one on Hanya with 7 speed, 18 crit damage, gone. Given to March. That's going to give us a 2-piece. I don't think the follow-up damage 2-piece is all that good. I don't recommend it. It's just what I had to use because of the situation. Let's finish our other 2-piece now. We, of course, want that imaginary damage boost, which we have a pretty good one right here. This could be really nice. Attack percent, crit damage. Let's just whip it up and get absolutely trolled and miss crit damage every single time. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We don't have many other options. For our rope, we're of course going to want either attack percent or recharge. I think we're going to opt for attack percent and take this little piece off of Serval, which has some crit rate and damage. It looks pretty good. And that's going to finish our little artifact session for today. Let's take a look at our final stats. Our final stats for today are going to be 138 speed, 57 crit rate, and an additional 131% crit damage. Not too much break effect, but I'm not going to worry about break effect on her. You can do that, but I think I'm okay. I'm more just worried about increasing the damage of her basic attack and getting her to do as much damage as possible, which was our goal today. So let's take her for a little spin now. Here we go. What's up, messenger? Let's go and fight some imaginary weak enemies, like, for example, this little Among Us guy. Here we go. We're, of course, going to bring the signature March 7th and hopefully some good teammates as well. I think I am interested in bringing a second DPS with her. I think that's going to be really necessary. I think someone like a Clara could be really good just because Clara gets a lot of attacks off, and then we can pair her with March and get those stacks up really quick for her little charge attack. Then we also want to pair another support. I'm thinking something like maybe a Sparkle could be fun. I always like using a little Sparkle. Sure, let's throw her in there. And then for some survivability, let's go with Adventurine. And I think we can rock that comp. Here we go. We're going to use our support. We're going to get those charges on March by using our support, which is really nice. Use her enhance and then go in with Clara. Here we go. Let's see how good you really are. We're, of course, going to use your support on Clara because she's going to have the most attack options just because of the way she works. We're going to bring up Clara, give her a crit damage boost, and go in. And now, every time she attacks, we're going to get a charge for March. And because the enemies are going to keep attacking Clara because they're stupid and dumb idiots, except for that one, I guess, please attack Clara. There you go. Boom. And then, of course, we're going to get our enhance, and we can just go in on an enemy. Let's go in on this one. Boom. 15k. Not the worst, not the best. We'll take it. Let's use your ultimate. And murder this one. Sure. How can she break this guy's weakness? Wait, what? Whatever, I'm not complaining. We learn. Boom. 11k. Yeah, that makes sense from a 4-star DPS. Boom. Screw the Mara Struck. Stop reviving. Is this thing on Clara a permanent effect? It looks pretty permanent to me. I don't see any 1 turn remaining, so we never have to use her E ability again. That's useful. Go for Clara. Screw you. There you go. Get him. There we go. She remembers something. And kill him. There we go. 32k. That was because we had our ultimate too. That's more what I'm looking for on her. Let's go again. Ba-boom. I'll be honest, it's kind of disappointing damage, but it's expected from a 4-star DPS. Bring her up again. Get a crit damage boost. Do a little wop wop. At least she's cute. Go for Clara. There we go. We're going to get another enhanced basic. Good stuff. Nice. Enhanced basic. Boom. Wish that did a little bit more. I'm going to be honest. 24k is a little disappointing, March. At least we're getting up the enhanced basics pretty fast. That's something. Clara, can you attack, please? Oh my gosh, Clara. Break one of them, March. Maybe this is why I build break effect, is to do this when I break him. But because unfortunately our breaks don't do very much. Target you and kill him? Oh, almost. A couple more hits. One of them's dead. We're going to get an enhanced basic and murder him. Oh, almost. Almost, March. You got it. Get the final hit. Oh, too late. He's already dead. All right, so I feel like we did March a little dirty there. So, I've done us the courtesy of just straight up doing the entire Sage of Blade quests. Holy crap, this took me a long time, but I got all of the eidolon rewards except for the third one because I didn't feel like we needed it all that much. But the important one was the second one. The second one was important because this gives March another attack. It gives her a follow-up attack, which hopefully should help her damage potential. I feel like we did her a little dirty. Considering they give us an eidolon for free, I mean, we might as well try it out. So let's go back and give March 7th one last try. Also, I want to make her as good as possible, so I'm even going to switch her onto the S5 Cruising in the Stellar Sea. Give her even more potential than she already had. I even switched up her relics a little bit. I gave her the 4-piece Musketeer Wild Wheat. This is full potential March. I want to at least give her the best odds at doing the most amount of damage. Let's hope we can see a little more this time because I was kind of disappointed with the last one. We're going to throw her first slot again. I think one easy way we can increase her damage is by putting her with Robin because Robin just increases everybody's damage because she's insane. I still want to use Adventurine for sustain. And then for our secondary DPS, who we're going to need, I'd still really honestly like Clara. I don't see anybody else here who's going to do as many attacks and give March enough charge stacks, to be honest. Maybe if I had Ratio built, he would work, but I just do not have it built Dr. Ratio right now. So I'm going to go with Clara again. I feel like that's my only option. Let's try this again. Defense, support, enhance, and we go in again. Let's see if we can do any better this time. March, I hope you can show a little bit more off this time. Do a little bit more damage. I put in all that work. I grinded that entire quest just for this moment. We're going to support Clara, obviously. We're going to support with you. And here we go. Please attack Clara as much as you can. Stop. Why? Go for Clara. You. Why? What's the point of her and you don't attack her? It's fine. We can do this. And there we go. There's the follow-up that we were just getting from the E2. And that's exactly what we wanted. That's awesome. Oh, there we go. We got the little thing. Here we go. Kill the hand. Boom, boom, boom. 17k. That's maybe 2k more than it was before. It's something. It's something. I forgot to enhance it, though. I should have done that. We can enhance it with the ultimate. Boom, boom, boom. And do 12k. I think that's a little more than last time. I feel like it is. Another follow-up. Good stuff. Oh, gosh, that did damage to him. Another follow-up. Another follow-up. And March, finish it off. Almost. Good stuff. We seem to be doing a little bit better this time, a little bit faster. We're on turn 28. I'm feeling a lot better. Now it's just about getting up this area. We have it. One shot him. There we go. 96k. That's what I'm looking for. Good job, March. Our biggest hit yet. Boom, boom, 30k. Come on. We're getting there now. We're starting to see the damage potential. And because of Clara, we can get those up so fast. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 36 that time. Fortunately, we didn't get the break. It's fine, though. 7 out of 7. It's time. Murder him. 129. There we go. And that, my friends, is the true potential of March 7th. We were able to unlock it. I'm pretty happy with our build today. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below or consider subscribing. But for today, that's going to be all from me. And I'm going to see you all in the next one. Peace.